I created this channel mainly to find out how many people are interested in making new friends, to understand why many of us sometimes live in solitude. But I am not referring to solitude in the concept of a hermit, but to that solitude that often surrounds us, despite being among many people. In our daily life, which also makes us insensitive to everything that surrounds us, to what should concern us directly. We become indifferent. The cause is certainly due to a concept of self-defense, as we no longer have that trust. We no longer give that credit to the people around us. Life often creates conditions. We have difficulty understanding. We have difficulty deciphering. It can help wanting to come to the studio. Thanks to my studies when I was young, but also to continue, as I have always been a very curious person, and therefore I have always tried to understand what surrounded me. Also understand the harm that was done to me, or the misunderstandings that I had to face. This made me a strong enough person. So much so that I didn't have problems that could have scratched my concept of life. I believe that for many people this is impossible, and therefore they suffer problems that they cannot solve. They have ever greater difficulty in facing. This was not the case for me. I created this channel also to get suggestions from more educated and competent people than me, but also to learn about the problems of many of you who want to express themselves in the comments. I don't want to have your confessions, we would be wanting more, but simply to know how many people have difficulty understanding everything that happens around them, the mood changes of feelings. Everything that if we think about our recent past, I don't say past, but to what has happened to us in the last 10 years, perhaps we do not understand the reason for misunderstandings. Failed feelings, problems that may have upset our daily lives as well. I'm not talking about betrayals and wickedness, about those that leave their mark, but about those things that have upset us. Have created the fateful question for us. But why? Oh well, here are the answers, would be a light in our lives. Unfortunately, certain answers never come, and we remain in doubt, and we create the dilemma in victim situations, that all this makes us insensitive, detached. Perhaps for others, we have become arrogant, we have become careless. Often it is not like this. It's just that we don't understand what happens to us, why it happens. And too many unanswered answers create in us the need to isolate ourselves. I'd like to discuss all this with you, have and give advice, enriching my understanding and maybe help some of you. Waiting for your comments. What do you think? Do we want to discuss it?